So which one is here?
B.
You said B, right?
Yes.
No. But we talk about the superstar phenomena, that everybody wants it and it is available at lower cost. Only A. The superstar phenomena says is available for everybody and at lower cost. So watching games available for everybody? Yes. At lower cost? Yes. So movie stars would be given higher salaries. All right. Now answer this question. How does the theory of efficiency wages explain average, above equilibrium wage? So which one is correct answer here? Venetia, Pavarun, Nana. Okay, that's all.
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. So efficiency wages are, which means the employer intentionally pay higher wages. So number one, employers are forced? No. Employers give their workers a higher wages in hope it will lead to increased productivity. Yes, can be. Workers get higher wages when they prove they are increasing their productivity. No. Workers demand, that is through union and other stuff. That is not efficiency wage. So only correct is B. Understand? Okay, let's take 5 minutes break and then we start from here. All right. Welcome back after the break. Let's start. Now, we just talk about that if we cannot explain the differences in wages, equilibrium wages, or either through above equilibrium wage, then there must be a discrimination. So what is discrimination? So discrimination occurs when marketplace offers different opportunities to similar individuals who differ only by race, ethnic group, sex, age, or other personal characteristics. So, although discrimination is an emotionally charged phenomena, a topic, economists try to study the topic objectively in order to separate the myth from reality. So, let's just talk about that. The popular myth of black and whites. So normally there are, prevailing myths in the market or prevailing arguments in the market that okay, black people are given lower wages than the white people. So let's just talk about this. So here, discrimination is often measured by looking at the average wage of different groups. Even in a labor market free of discrimination, different people have different wages. We saw that, compensating differential, superstar phenomena, education, signaling, ability, chance, and effort. Above average salaries, we have government, right? So a person working in Suzhou, the same janitor is without any skill working in Suzhou is receiving 2000 yuan salary, but Shanghai 4000 salary. So there is a difference. Is this a discrimination that maybe he's working in Shanghai, he's getting higher salary? No, because government introduced the minimum wage law. Government wants Shanghai worker to pay more. So that's not the discrimination. Or if that's not by the government, then maybe the workers association demand more salary. If if the workers union they then maybe the employer himself is paying efficient wages. If even then it's not the case, then you can say that maybe there is a discrimination in Shanghai. They are given high salaries. So let's just talk about. So people differ in amount of human capital they have and in the kind of work they are willing and able to do. Observing differences in wages among broad groups, white and black, men and women, says little about the prevalence of discrimination, and that's the big one. We continuously hear this kind of argument, okay, men are paid higher salary than women, and whites are paid higher salary than black, and our economic theory or economic research, they say the little prevalence of discrimination, and we have argument that. So let's discuss this research in your book. So according to a research, a big research done in 2003, according to U.S. Consensus Bureau, in which they talk about they gather data from year full time people salary data and worker ages are above 14. So they found that white men, they are earning 22% more than black, and as compared to gender role, white male are earning 24% more than white women, and black males are earning more than black, 16% more than black females. So on a glance, because the economics do not explain emotional stuff, so on the glance, when we see that there is some kind of differences, or maybe this is discrimination. So let's just talk about the reasons behind that. Among male workers, white people, they have 75% more college degrees than blacks. So here we go. Human capital and signaling theory activates. They justify the higher payment to white people. Among white males, 11% are more likely to have professional degrees than women. More men they have professional degrees like CA, CFAs, CAIA, ACCA, CPAs. All right. So women career is likely to be interrupted by raising kids. So types of jobs women choose differ largely. Women's are after easy jobs, fun-oriented jobs, safe jobs, pleasant atmosphere. So in that case, supply of labor increases, so their salary decreases. Secretary versus truck driver. Most female wants to have easy jobs as compared to being a truck driver. Dangerous job, unpleasant job, risky jobs. Alright? So they will be paying higher salary here for truck drivers. Alright? So even after controlling the human capital factor, job characteristics also vary. Workers are paid less than it might seem to naturally blame employers. So even after controlling all those factors, human capital, good jobs, bad jobs, government paying you higher salary, government wants the employer to pay higher salary, workers are demanding higher salary, or employer are paying it himself higher salary. Even then, we cannot explain the phenomena. Then there is a discrimination. So firms that do not discriminate will have a lower labor cost when they hire employees. So if a company is preferring white people and giving them higher salary, so their labor cost started rising and their total cost start rising. When their total cost started rising, and this is the age of competition, right? So their competition so they started to lose their competition, and ultimately, due to competition in the market, non-discriminatory firms will tend to replace the firms that discriminate. So what we learn from here: can an employer discriminate? Answer is no. Why? If employer discriminate, it cost of labor increases, causing total cost to increase, and when total cost to increase means they would no longer be competitive in future. So those firms who care about future profits, they do not discriminate. Firms that do not discriminate will be more profitable than those that do discriminate. All right. Now, did you still see the discrimination? Yes. Then discrimination is caused by either government or either customers. Right? So, although the profit motive is strong force acting to eliminate discriminatory wages, there are limits to its corrective abilities, customer preferences, and government policies. What if customer wants discrimination? Then employer has no other, you know, solution to hire discriminatory person. For example, if a customer have discriminatory preferences, a competitive market is consistent with discriminatory wages differential. For example, if customers prefer female waiters over male waiters in the restaurant and female waiters are given more salary than the male waiters, then male waiters would complain that there is a discrimination, and of course who pay him the money? The employer. So he naturally blame the employer that employer is discriminating, but in real sense employer is not discriminating. Why? Because female waitresses are giving more business, so they would be giving more salaries. And why there is a difference? Because customer want that difference. All right. So this happens when customers are willing to pay to maintain the discriminatory practices. As long as people want female waitresses to there, customers can are increasing or customers are paying for that. If they fire female waitresses and hire more female workers because they are being paid low, so they hire more because their payment is low so that they can increase their profit, but customer will not pay. They won't come to their restaurants, right? So they will move to those restaurants which have female waitresses. So in that case, company is not or employer is not discriminating. It's the customers that wants or that pushes or force the company to discriminate through their choices, and they are paying for this discriminatory behaviors. Similarly, if in hospitals the patients want female nurses, not male nurses, then what will be the salaries of female nurses? Started to increase because demand for female nurses increases, and now male nurses decreases. So their demand decreases, causes their payments to decrease as well. Similarly, in petrol pumps or in banking receptionist or over the phone, if people want female voices or female receptionist,